Good evening. Welcome to our special election night coverage. Tonight on the 10, we're bringing you all the updates to the races that mean something to you. We're going to start with some of the top state races tonight, namely Proposition HH&II. Prop HH, possibly the biggest issue on the statewide ballot for this year, could determine the future of both your property taxes and your Tabor refund. A yes vote on Prop HH would not lower property tax dollars, an amount that would passed this year. A no vote on Prop HH makes no changes to the current property tax structure and does not allow the state to keep and spend more money than is currently allowed. Voters really shooting this one down hard. This one went up in flames tonight, and it was viewed as a pretty confusing measure all along. The other big statewide measure, Prop II, if passed, would provide additional funding for the state's universal pre-K program using money voters already approved back in 2020. The state must ask permission to keep and spend $23.6 million or refund it back to cigarette and tobacco and nicotine wholesalers. Well, those wholesalers won't be getting a refund. Voters overwhelmingly passing Proposition II. And Governor Polis released a statement about the passage of that proposition, saying in part, quote, "This year we saw historic demand from Colorado families for free universal preschool. Coloradans value early childhood education, and I am thrilled people voted in favor of providing more funding for a free universal preschool program that's saving families money. And this voter-approved measure will help fund more preschool for kids." However, we have not yet heard a statement from the governor about the failure of Proposition HH tonight. All right, coming now to some closer races. The Mesa County Valley School District 51 Director District A, Jose Luis Chavez, has 43% of the vote. Cindy Scala, 40%. Jessica Hearns, 18%. We would be remiss if we didn't tell you this is about 40% of the votes counted so far tonight. We have not received a big dump of new votes in a while, so this is about 40%. District B, this is a close one. Cindy Enos Martinez, the former city councilor, up against Barbara Evanson, and it's fairly neck and neck, although Barbara Evanson pulled away with about 300 plus more votes than Cindy Enos Martinez had. We'll be watching this race closely as we await that next vote to dump. In Plateau Valley District A, Eric Bevan running unopposed. In District C, Pete Shepherdson also running unopposed. And in District E, Katie Sheffield running unopposed. Meanwhile, Plateau Valley School District Issue 4A seeking a tax increase for pre-K through 12th grade school, 59% voting for it tonight. Now to Delta County, their Board of Education, District 2, Tony Bolang running unopposed. In District 3, Bethany Supez running unopposed. And in District 4, Dan Burke facing Hardy Hutto, and Burke has 57% of the vote to 43% for Hardy Hutto. Again, 40% of the vote counted tonight. And in Montrose, for their Board of Education, Nisha Balak has a 4% lead over Eric Wessiton. Ted Valerio in District B running unopposed. And in District D, Charlie Oswald and Tom West going neck and neck just about, with 51% in favor of Tom West. That's for Montrose County School District D tonight for the school board there. And for District F, Jody Hovde and Don Schilt, with Jody having about a 6% lead in that race so far for District F in Montrose County tonight. Getting now to some county races. Mesa County Question 1A is the one about term limits. There are several term limit issues on the Mesa County ballot tonight, and most of them have this same result. They are not for voters, not for expanding term limits for the office of county assessor. Again, a pretty substantial no vote for the expanding term limits for the clerk and recorder's office. And for question 1C, extending the term limit for the county surveyor also overwhelmingly no. And Mesa County question 1D, shall the office of the treasurer be expanded by an additional term? Again, all of those measures, all those Mesa County ballot questions being shot down tonight in regards to expanding term limits. And some city issues now. Question 2A, amending part of the city charter to allow city council members to get a raise in 2027. No luck this year for the city councilors in getting that raise. And Grand Junction 2B, which failed last year, it looks like it'll narrowly pass this year, although again, these aren't official and we are not calling the race for 2B. This is what deals with the city's flexibility in dealing with affordable housing. To review all the results, be sure to go to our website. We will have all the latest returns there. Also, be on the lookout of our social media pages for information there as well.